29th of Jan. You find me with a cold. Never mind, so you have to put up with the nasally commentary. We've been asked to introduce the films with an American theme. So, yo, what's up, guys? What's up, y'all? Is that American? I don't know. What's up, y'all? Quick update on what's going on. Hope you enjoyed the filming there in the body shop there, the panel filming. Alright, I've been finishing off the harness. Rewrapped and along there we go. Radio harness is in. Look at the back of the set there. That's how we're going in. Enough for it to slide out. There's enough planar cables to get you out there. Some inbuilt fuses there. The immobiliser circuit is in and running. So we're finished at the back for the wiring. Main loom, as you know, was already done. So we're in there. We're wired and we're neat and we're clipped up. All the best we can do. Any more ancillaries are done. We've got an oil pressure switch built in now as well. That's going to give us our super duper pressure light on the front. There. We're in here. Our immobiliser comes down at the front there. That's on and active. So everything's firing up as it should. We're all on. Radio was completed as you knew, as you saw. And one switch to get for that, a light switch, we're looking for that. Other than that, we can now work on the cowling. And I can work on the centre console. I've got some clocks have arrived from eBay for the centre console, so that's good. As you know, they're not the right clocks. I was just testing with those clocks. I've got a set over here. Let me take you across to some new items. There we are. The real deal ones, just need painting. And we've got this steering column that's powder coated and looking good. Got to build that back up. I'll just hold that in my hand there. And we're on with some lights now. Let me take you over to the lighting department. Right, so I'm building up some lights here. We've got various different types of condition lights, all good lenses with halogen logos on, but with the reflectors damaged or faded. Example of a faded reflector, well, that's, let's have a look. Let's compare like for like. That's a brand new unit. That's a good but faded high beam. It's not that bad, that one. I'll save that one. This one's gone, right? So you can see the crazing on the silver. Now let me show you this. That's a brand new silver reflector bulb, and this one's the one that I was telling you about how I was going to convert it. Well, I have just finished doing this one. I'll show you what happens. Stripped down a damaged one. I've removed that metal plate, then bought a set of aftermarket Auto Pal lights, set of 4, smashed the glass off it by using an angle grinder to score the glass, then flip it upside down, tap it, and it cracks, and then all you got to do is lever out the little pieces. There is a process to that using a knife, small Aleki screwdriver there, and what you do, you just go round the edge. Once you've got, keep it upside down so the glass doesn't scratch the bowl, and then eventually what you do, you pry the remains of the outer ring out very carefully and then clean it up. That's what I did with this one. So there we have a new reflector, but with the old school backing connector on it. Okay, so now what you've got, and I've kept the original bulb fitting because the relative position of the bulb to the reflector needs to stay. They're designed to have that on, so don't move your bulb. Just put your new glass on the front. So that's say new glass. It's the original full domed glass off what's salvaged off another light. That was salvaged off this light here. So there's a couple of ways you can salvage them. I angle ground off the outer rim, then just peeled it open. You can use a sander to sand the rim off, and it just unpeels. I think I saw it on another video doing that. And then once you've got your glass off, and once you've smashed the old glass out of this unit. Carefully, I must add. You can then just silicone that one back on top. I'm going to use a good quality silicone mastic round there and drop it on. At the moment this isn't actually glued in place. If I just do this, the glass will come out. Hold on. It's quite tightly in there, that glass. It's sat in quite... Let's see. Do you know what? I've got that stuck in there. Believe me that comes out. So, what have you got? The domed glass, the new reflector, a new bulb holder set up for the reflector with your old school glass on the front, your old school backing plate that's been cut out to fit over it, because they don't fit unless you cut them out. I angle ground that one out. That then slots over there. By the way, I'm going to file that smooth. Not going to leave that rough cut like that. Once that goes over, there's only one way it wants to fit this one. There's just little tags there, you see. I have had this in. It does go. Somehow. With one hand, there you go. Right, so that fits. Keep that. But then what happens, the magical thing is your cap can fit on the back of it. You can silicone that onto the back of the bulb, twist your cap on, and you've got then what looks like an original light, complete, but with the dome. That one needs the halogen, but I've got some stickers to go on there. So that would make a nice, complete, lovely new light. So that's what I've been doing, building those lights up. So I've got 4 to make. I'll make those. What I might do is keep some of these good glasses here and use that glass instead of using stickers. I'll just see what I want to do about that. So that's what I'm on about. I'll make 4 of those up. Nice lights, units made up from bits. And I'll carry on with a wiring harness over there. That's it for now, little update. I'll give you an update once I've connected some power. I'll show you the gauges working. We're going to get all 4 centre console gauges going now, and I'll show you the immobiliser cutting in and out and the radio full test. So just wait for the car to come back and keep it on going with the bits. So it's only a short one this time. Won't be any updates for a little while now. Just to keep you in the loop, that's all. Just to keep you in the loop. Over and out for now. Alright, just got the little croc sander around there and open this up. So just took that edge off. There, see? And it pops open like a clamshell or an oyster. And now you can see why you've just got to do those. Even if your reflector's reasonable like this one was, they're still going to be burnt there. See how that burnt? You're going to lose power in the dulled silver. So we scrap that backing plate. We keep the glass now, because this is a good glass there. No markings on the halogen logo. So clean the glass. Then we'll fit that to our nice new reflector with some silicone sealant. I'm hoping the silicone will work. I've got some high temp stuff that should do it. And we'll save this metal bracket off the back as well. We'll cut that off in a sec. So there you go. That's first part of the process. Convert this to a nice new unit. Okay, get that off now, and let's get this cut off the back. Right, I'm just going to use the blade there and cut round and lift that off. Here we go. Alright, just cleaning up the salvage glass. So it's looking pretty good. No damage on that. A pretty tidy glass, that, and the halogen logo completely intact. So that's a great glass to save from that damaged reflector. So shortly that's going to be finding a nice new home on its reflector. So leave it there for now. Make sure when you're doing your alignment, you're going to have to get this right, because these backing plates are handed. You've got left hand 1, right hand 1. Sorry, 1 and 2. Left hand 1, right hand 2, and that's so that you don't put the wrong lamps in when you're doing your car. These little locating lugs at the back line up with these. You'll see an arrow on the top of your glass. The arrow on the top of your glass lines up exactly with the adjuster screw there. So that's how they sit in. and they're handed as well, so the high beam fits in one backing plate, dip beam lamp fits in the other backing plate. We're going to be gluing that glass on top of the new reflector. I've got to make sure that I set the reflector in the correct backing piece and with the arrow in the right place to correspond, so that the bulb sits true to how it should be. If you look on this one, you can see that the bulb bracket has that tab horizontal at 90 degrees to the arrow, so we want to match that when we glue this lid on. You don't want to get it twisted, otherwise when you put your lamp into your housing, you're not going to be able to get it straight. So you've got to bear that in mind when you're gluing your glass on to get it in the right place with that locating arrow there. You see, arrows pointing to the exact top of the tab. So what I'll do is I'm going to spot glue this into the backing plate. We're just using the glue gun so it won't move around, because it's wobbling around a minute. It's wobbling around a bit at the minute. So I'll glue that in position, just temporary with a glue gun. I can snap it off later. Then it's solid. Then when I fit my lens, it's not going to start falling all over like it is there. So we'll do that next. Away we go with a silicone around the edge, just a very light bead, and then we'll lower that glass. I've cleaned the inside of it, washed it and cleaned the inside of it, and then it can be setting then overnight. We can also fit that all important bulb backing plate there, which I've cut out. It's a rough cut, has to be, to get it so you keep them tabs from getting chopped. You need those. It is a rough cut, but the tab does work on there. Okay, so that's ready for that. There's another one as well done. So you can still get your locking tab on. Okay, so we're off with that again. Here we go. Right, just fix that in place with some glue gun blobs, just to help me build it back up. Okay, just got a bead silicone around there now. I'm ready to lower the glass on top. Just very carefully lower the glass on now. Here we go. Make sure we get that arrow pointing to the top of the bowl. There you go, there's a completed unit with the backing cap on, back plate onto there, silicone on the backing plate, and then just get you around the front. Nice new silver reflector, the original halogen glass, fully done. So that's a nice conversion. That's ready to go into its housing when we do the final assembly. I'll let that silicone cure now. That's all gone in nice. So I'll move back onto the harness now. I've tested that and it's working as it should. Bulb's in the right place, of course, because it's the original ratio of bulb to bowl. That's not moved, so you know your bulb's in the focal point of the bowl. I wouldn't have recommended trying to put in the actual original holders, because you'll move the focal point. The filament there has to be an exact focal point of that bulb to get your maximum effect, so you don't alter that. Changing the glass won't do any difference. The original glass pattern, beam pattern, might be different, but it's the bowl that counts. That's what focuses the light, and then your glass, your final glass, just directs that focus or breaks it up into the pattern that you want. So with the high beam unit, which this is, it's focused straight ahead. You can see the way that the glass is shaped there to focus straight ahead. On the dip beam, you'll see the lines veering off to the right or the left. I think it's to the right. So we'll be a bit more careful with the dip beam conversion when we do it and make sure everything's looking as it should. But there you go, a nice new old stock style lamp. So don't throw away your old lamps, keep them glasses. You can get stickers made. There's very good guy Mark who can make the stickers for us if we need them. So far I'm alright there, I've survived without them. But on the my other cars I'm going to be using the stickers, because these original glasses are hard to get. I was very lucky to find some damaged bowls but with good front glasses on. Okay, that's it for that section of the video. Over and out. All done, and with the backing shroud on there now, ready to wrap and put into stores. It's one unit completed, cleaned up and completed. I'll put that back into stores now. Away we go. That's the end of that section of the video. Completed unit, and that's a wrap for tonight. Good night. Over and out.